Today, soybeans firmed up on a USDA report. It was bullish today, and it seems that the market had already digested that positive report. The numbers, the market really had about a 10-cent range. We did have a good little upswing, but it brought in some sellers, a little bit of profit taking. It is the end of the week, and this was the first USDA report we had since the government came back online. We were really hoping for possibly a big whopper of a number that might really inject a little bit something better into the market, but it just wasn't to be. The market's really quieted down right after the 11 o'clock hour here in Chicago. Corn was a little bit higher today, and we had a bearish USDA report. So all day long, it was kind of like holding up, and it's right as the market came out, we really had the spike up. Then it turned bearish. So we really had both sides of the market here. That initial jump, I think, just tells us that the market's very, very thin. Algorithms take over. And then once they got the news that there was somewhat of a bearish report on the stocks, we moved it lower. But this is really an indication that there is not a lot of participants in the market. We're still waiting for the U.S.-China resolution, as well as our eyes are concerned about whether we're going to go back into another government shutdown. That's going to shut down the data. But interestingly enough, this just tells us that the data that we've been receiving or we've been getting from alternative sources have really been keeping us online very well, and a lot better than I had expected. And today would have been that adjustment period, but it kind of didn't really happen. Now, wheat was on the rise today, and it really had a little bit of a bounce back because they had a mixed USDA report on the world ending stocks and the U.S. stocks. Now, the futures rebounded nicely from yesterday's losses and really got it back, but the market was so oversold that even the increase of the U.S. stocks did not press the market lower. So we were up at 1.7 cents. Now we're up about 4 cents. The market's still staying strong. Come next week, we're going to be watching again for any kind of government shutdown and for the rest of the information to be released on any kind of data for the rest of the week. And after that, it's anyone's guess as to if we're going to be able to establish some direction for all the grain markets.